Hey, welcome back, guys, to the channel. I'm Jerry. We've had some crazy winds the last few days. And it's a cold one today. My wife just left. Oop, let's get these on first. She's headed down to see her mom. It's the end of February. No, it's not either. It's like February, I don't know what the date is. 15th, 16th? I'm not sure. Hang on, let me get this on. Alright, that one's on. Alright. Oh, I'm backlit by the sun. Let's turn you a little bit so I don't have that. Alright, maybe you can see me there. So, I just got my skis on. It's 11 degrees or 10 degrees. Now, let's see how cold it is. I just checked. I didn't look at the thermometer, but I did check the weather. Yeah, it's 11 degrees right now. I don't know if you can see that. But like I mentioned, we've had a lot of winds, pretty high winds, and I want to head out to my property to see if we've lost any trees. And remember, I got broke into a couple weeks ago, and I just want to make sure everything's okay out there. I've not been able to get down into my gym in the last 4 or 5 days. I've had a little health issue that's set me back into the gym, so this is really the first exercise I've done since this is Monday, and it's been since last Wednesday I developed an issue. It's just about resolved now. But so today I'm going to go for my exercise. Now, we've got fresh 8 inches of snow, so I got to break new trails again. I had some nice trails out there, but now I got to break them again. So this will be a hard, slow, arduous journey. But it's a little breezy, so hopefully I don't get blown out today. But I'm going to take you along with me. Come stick around. I'll show you some highlights out there, and we'll see what everything's all about today out there. Whew, it is getting windy. All right, let's get off this driveway and this hard stuff and get into the soft snow. I'm not much of a skier. I mean, I've been doing it all my life. I started skiing when I was a little kid. My stepdad was from Alaska, and he was an avid cross-country skier. So I just do it. Whoa, I already almost fell. I just do it for the exercise, but I enjoy it too. I shouldn't say I just do it for the exercise. Like I said, I do enjoy it. So this will be a long trip. We'll get off the road and we'll get into the forest across the street there. This will be my pace. Now, granted, I'm on my driveway right now. We got some drifted snow. But it's going to get tough in the woods. Woo! Wonder if we'll make it. Yeah, you don't have an issue. I mean, it's not that cold. It's 11, but it's windy. So I didn't see what the real feel. I bet we have 25, 30 mile an hour gusts. So I bet I don't know what the real feel is. 10 below. All right, let's see. Let's cross right here. This is all public land I'm skiing on until I get to my property. I will be going through probably part of my neighbor's. All right, let's this is gonna be a flat ski for the most part. Once we get to my property, there's some hills down by the creek, and I don't know. I've not done any hills since I've had my knee replacement. And I'll use the same trail coming back. I don't know if you can see how deep I'm working through here. You'll hear me breathing hard. I'm guessing this is going to be an hour and a half. which would be a nice workout. So I'm going to get up here a little further. and then start cutting through this forest. So this piece of land I'm on right here, this is the county property. They have 40 acres here that butts up to a 600 acre or 560 acre parcel they have. And then we have the Manistee National Forest I'll be going through in a second here. Oh, there goes some deer. Let's see if I can be quiet. That's going to be hard for me to do. There they go. Well, maybe this does help. I eat my own words right there, don't I? This snow's deep out here. It's cloudy and sunny at the same time. So I guess it'd be partly cloudy or it's probably partly sunny. But it's nice out. So let me show you. This is the other piece they did. Oh, I'm getting myself stuck in a bunch of deadfalls here. Look at all this wood out here. They won't let me touch it. This butts right up to my neighbor's property. Here are those deer tracks. Here's where they came through it. Now what they're probably doing out here is they're eating these underbrows here. Browsing through this stuff. They'll eat the tops off of them. It's been a cold winter this year. It's the first winter we've had in a long time. That's real. But look at all this wood out here. So the U.S. government came through here about just prior to them doing all that logging or cutting, and they surveyed all their land here. Out here, there's some very big white pines. I love hearing the wind blow through them. Okay, we're on the corner of my property now. There's a chestnut tree I planted a couple years ago. North Country Hike Trail. All right. Hey, Dan, your deer blind's still here. I don't think he's been too successful in it lately. He built that thing close to probably 30 years ago. It's still there. All right. Ooh, it looks like the deer ate the top of that little orange flag you see there. Another chestnut. Planted about 30 chestnuts out here. My buddy Evan, he's a PhD in silviculture, managing forests. The guy who actually knows something about this stuff. Gave them all to me. Great kid, man. Great young man. I think he's got a couple of children now. So we're going to return to the scene of the crime here. Let's see what we got. Okay, I can see that place is still closed up. And there's nothing in there to steal. I took everything out, so I'm not even going to go in there. We'll continue on this way. All right, we're on my property now. And still to the right is the Manistee National Forest. Up until that corner post. And then my neighbor, who also got ransacked and stuff stolen, has a cabin about a quarter mile that way. So far I haven't seen any new deadfall. That's really the main reason. Besides that, I wanted a little exercise. This is my main trail coming to and from the cabin. I don't see any fresh tracks on this, so we've had maybe a foot of snow since last time we've come through here. Hey, we're getting to the next trail I need to get on. Here's one of my hunting shacks. You may have seen me in my videos. Long time ago, haul this thing out here. It used to be on another piece of property of mine. Put it on a wagon and hauled it out here. Hunted on it for a year that way on the wagon. Then about 2 years ago, I lifted it up, pulled the wagon out and put those pylons underneath it. I do need a little work to it, but then every cabin wouldn't be, or little deer blind wouldn't be complete with an outhouse with a window. That outhouse I built in 1994 when I bought the property. It's still in good shape. That outhouse has a lot of documentation on the wall. Just call it that. All right, we're about to go down this giant hill. This will be the first hill I've done. My wife and I have been skiing flat ground behind the house. We got like a 1.5 mile track on our 20 acres that we loop up and around. That's all flat. This is the only hill we have, but it's a pretty big hill. But there's all this fresh snow, so I won't be going too fast. I'm not too worried about it. But I don't want to fall, twist my new knee up. You know, if you don't know, I have artificial fake knees. I've had knee replacement and hip replacements. And I'm just getting over an ailment that's kept me, or a situation that's kept me out of the gym exercising for the last 5 days. So this is why I needed this bad. I am working up a sweat, which is not good on these cold days. You don't want to work up a sweat. So I want to make sure I'm moving. I peeled my hat off a couple of times. All right. So this hill, I'm probably just going to be walking down it. It's a long, gradual hill, but beautiful. All right. I might go back up it once I make the trail to come back down it. Because it's a fun run out. It's a long trail, long gradual hill here. I got a big hill I got to go back up on the other side, so. There's a lot of snow here. I don't know if you can see how much I'm pushing the ski tips. All right, maybe we can get some movement here. You can see how it's pulled out maybe off to the side here. And they got these holes here on the side of the hill where they dug out to bring dirt. We were up in Hartwick Pines in Michigan on one of the tours years and years ago. And they called these holes Swede holes, Swede. Like the countrymen, Sweden. Evidently, a lot of Swedes came over here to help with the logging in the 1800s. So they called them Swede holes. I don't know if that's what they're really called here or not, but you might recognize this venue. This is the Bigelow Creek. I've taken you down here before. This is our property. We on both sides of the river here. Couple 100 yards to my left still yet. Oh yeah. Okay. Whew. All right. There's what we got to get up that hill, guys. I'm going to go up right over here. All right, these aren't my normal skis. These are a little shorter than I usually use. My bindings broke on my other skis a week or so ago. All right. This trail I have to herringbone up. I can't go up this thing. This is really steep. can straight ski. Oh, maybe not. This video, I'm sure isn't doing it justice how steep it is. Alright, cabin right now looks in good shape. Here's another 8x16 cabin. This one may have a little deck on it. We just about made it. I can see my house. Quick way to wreck your skis is the slide on this stuff. You'll put some big stone grooves in it, in the bottom of your skis. All right. We've made it. Probably my dogs already hear me. They got good ears, don't they? My daughter's dog and our dog already barking. Oh. That was a nice trip. You know what I didn't do? Well, I already know how far it is. I didn't put my tracker on it. That's okay. Daisy! Abby! Daisy, Abby! Alright. We'll get those dogs out before they go silly. Alright guys, that'll do it. Thanks for coming along with me on my little exercise routine. Take care, we'll see you out here next time. Let's go see those silly dogs. 91 minutes and 56 seconds you've been recording. Come on.